Well, I'm here with Michael O'Neill, a lapidary from Washington, and he is going to answer the 10 questions. Question number 5. Not all creators would consider themselves artistic. Do you believe you have to be artistic to live a life of creation?
I thought about this question for a while, and I'm going to answer no. I don't think you have to be artistic. I don't consider myself artistic. I think I mentioned before autistic. Yes. Because often I have trouble envisioning something.
Right.
A lot of times I don't have the vision. I'm a terrible with design. I can admit that. Um, But if I see a picture, somebody shows me something, I'm like, I can make that
Right.
because I can see the how it was done. I may not be able to come up with the what or the why,
Right.
but I can build it. So I'm still creating even if I'm not the designer.
Right.
So I guess that's probably how I would answer that question. For me, creating is focused on getting from point A to B, breaking down the process into steps. Because
Right.
I'm just like that. Logical, linear. If I know the steps and the processes,
Right.
I know the material, no problem. I can build it.
Right.
And that's a lot of my work is building.
Yeah. I actually don't think myself as artistic either. Because I even got into photography thinking I was going to shoot concerts my whole
Mm-hmm.
life. I'm like, that's not there's artistic concert photography,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, but I looked at myself as a more of a documenter.
Okay, yeah.
So it was just that's how I was just documenting things I saw. I didn't think of it as
Mm-hmm.
art. I think some
Would you
of it
consider
can,
it more journalistic?
yeah. So my background was actually I studied more like photojournalism, thinking I would shoot for like a newspaper, shoot
Sure.
concerts for them or something. And now I shoot product, and I'm like, that's not artistic either. It's functional, practical,
Mm-hmm.
usable, marketable, you know.
Right.
But all of those things can end up being a piece of art, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But it's just I don't view it as such. I mean, your stones are a piece of art, but because of how you think of it, you just following like the steps.
Follow a process. Yeah.
Yeah, the process and that's what is actually feeding your satisfaction is like those perfect lines, those like all these things
Mm-hmm.
that are just perfect order. It's funny.
Producing something with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah. I think it's funny. I feel like the more I talk to people, the more I'm going to see that most people probably don't consider themselves an artist. They just love the process.
Yeah.
You know, or it's the
It's funny,
journey.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just they could be like the best painter in the world or something and be like, yeah, I just like adding color to the
Yeah.
page.